Hello! Greetings, salutations, welcome to the sound stream.
Sorry.
Whitty is watering the chickens because they need water and soil and sunlight to grow into big, strong chicken trees. But yeah, we're guess what, everybody? National Twinkie Day is a thing, and it's tomorrow, apparently. So we're gonna be making Twinkie cupcakes. Everyone knows Twinkies are delicious. Everyone was sad for that period of time when they're like, well, we're not going to make them anymore. You better stockpile them. This is definitely not a marketing ploy. And then lo and behold, they were back. Oh my gosh, it was fantastic. So yeah, we're not making actual Twinkies. I don't have like the right pan shape in order to do that. But we're going to be making cupcakes that have the same vibe as they would be. Ooh, Raven, hello! Wait, what do you mean, what is... I just said National Twinkie Day. April 6th. No, April 7th. Or is it today? It could be today. Wait, I'd have to double check. Maybe my date's wrong. Anyway, it is either today or tomorrow, and that'll be fantastic. Hello, Raven. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. That's such a cute little emote. I love it. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting recipe because it asks you to do things that other recipes have never asked me to do before. For instance, the first ingredient on the list is 5 eggs separated. It told me to separate them while cold and let them reach room temperature whilst separated?
Oh my god!
What?
She pulled the ham out and ate it.
Oh my god! That dog is such a jerk.
There's only one ham left.
What a jerk. You were going to eat that ham. You claimed those hams. I heard you. You said, these are my hams. I'm going to eat them.
This is all there is left of this full thing of ham.
That's so sad.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
You're a bad dog,
She
you know?
is. God, what a terrible, terrible woofer. Oh my god.
I thought I got it out of reach, but she pulled it down. In the 1 minute I was outside.
I guess.
Putting the chicken water back.
Where did you put it exactly?
I put it up on top of the gold caddis.
On the like next to the soda can?
Next to the gold cat.
Next to the gold, like above, like way up. Wow. Okay. Is that about? Yeah, she could definitely get up onto this counter if she really wanted to. Anyway.
Yeah, we have to be careful on this counter because our dog counter surfs.
Yeah, she's the
as
worst.
we've just discovered.
She's really got to be stopped. Nothing can stop her.
Alright, well, I have no food.
I mean, you will have food. We're making cupcakes.
Oh, wow.
It'll take a while. The recipe's a lie too because it says, "Oh, this will take 30 minutes to make." I'm like, there's no freaking way that this is only going to take 30 minutes to do. You are unrealistic in your instructions. But anyway, so I mean, it might be extremely specific, but it's also true. Like multiple sources confirmed that Twinkie Day is a thing. And everyone should celebrate it because Twinkies are delicious. But yes, okay, so we've got the eggs separated. They've been getting up to room temperature for about an hour now. So they're good to go, which is good because they're like the first thing that we use in this recipe. The other way, whoa, first off, actually, before I do that, preheating the oven, that would be an important thing to do. 325. Boop, boopity boop. Okay, so here's a weird thing. The third step on the instructions is to rinse the beater, which is this dude here, and the bowl with vinegar, and to drain the vinegar out. Not rinse the vinegar out, drain the vinegar out. I looked down to the comments to see if anyone had anything to say about this, and apparently the recipe person's all like, yeah, the amount of vinegar that's left doesn't actually affect the eggs or the cupcake in any way, but it helps whip the whites into more of a stable sort of, I don't know. It seems bizarre to me, but you know me, when I do a recipe that I've never done before for the first time, I try to, follow it as best I can. So let's just try to rinse this with some vinegar. Vinegary smell. Just dip this into the bowl. Just get it all nice and coated with vinegar, and kind of just shake a bit of it off. Just kind of sit right there, and now we can just kind of Slosh it around, get it nice and coated all over. With vinegar. Did I mention that it's vinegar yet? Because that's what it is. Mmm, so good. Alright, I think that's about well coated. And drain. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Alright, should be good. In theory, theoretically. If it's not, again, once again, this is a thing I've not made before. It could turn out real bad, but time will tell. Oh, hey, more people. Scoob's here. So I meant regarding the eggs separated and then coming to room temperature. Oh, yes, very specific, very strange. Don't like this is one of the ones where I'm like, why? Like, what difference does it make? Like, to the recipe as a whole. Like, I don't know if they're like, oh, it's easier to do, which I don't know that I agree with. I feel like it was a little bit harder to separate them when they were cold, but that's just my thoughts. Enjoy Twinkie Day. The boss is still live, so won't stick around here. Also exhausted, so probably can't come back. Hoping to catch the vibe another time. Well, I appreciate you stopping in at all. I always would love to see your bright, cheerful, encouraging comments, and I hope Boss Man has a good stream as well. I find it interesting that he keeps on streaming immediately before I start streaming on Tuesdays. So I'm like never able to actually watch on Tuesday. Let's see. Hope you and chat are good. Been doing my first few days at CEX. I'm not sure what that is. I imagine it's an abbreviation of some sort. Let's see. Huh. Yeah, very stiff shake. Thank you. Yes, I'm very robotic in all of my movements. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna attach this guy to this guy. The vinegar is still alive or something. All right, so shoot it up, drain. Okay, vinegar drained out. Add the egg whites and the cream of tartar, of which we need half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon cream of tartar to the bowl. Cream of tartar here. There we go. Let's see, can this actually fit? It can. It is small enough. Fantastic. I love when the holes of things like this are small, well, large enough rather, to fit my crap. All right, let me just read this real quick. That's just, add to the bowl, beat the egg whites until they make soft peaks, which is great, soft peaks, because I know exactly what that is. Then begin adding 1/4 cup of the sugar, 1 tablespoon at a time. Okay, so I'm probably going to want to measure out the sugar first before I do this. That might be a smart thing to do. You just grab a paper towel and you can sit right here. Please don't tip over. Please don't tip over. Please don't. Good. Stay. All right. Job at boot. CX is a shop that buys and sells games and all tech. Not just some tech. All tech. Okay. All right. They're in the States too, apparently. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if it's like a regional, like East versus West Coast thing, because I don't think I've ever heard of it myself. But that's cool. That's pretty rad. I've always kind of thought it might be fun to work at a game store, and yet never actually have. The only one that I have nearby is a GameStop, and that would crush my soul a little bit, I feel. So that's not going to be a thing that happens. I'm not big on, like, I'm not a salesman. I don't sell things. I don't like pushing things onto people that I don't think they want or need. And a lot of retail jobs make you do that. And then they base your performance on that metric of how many of this thing that nobody wants did you manage to push on them this week. It's like, I don't know, boss. How many did I? 0? All right, so we got, how much is that? 1/4 cup of sugar. Just double check. Okay, add that in. Continue beating until mixture is stiff and glossy, and then remove. Okay, so let us take the whites of the eggs, pop them right into the bowl like so. Once again, egg whites looking a little bit more yellow than white upon first dumping. And then we will plop this. No idea how long this is going to take to get to soft peaks, but I guess we'll find out. All right, here goes nothing. All right, laters. Yes, take care. Have the best evening. Let's see. Oh, that's the beauty of my store. It has none of it. Oh man, I wish. Oh, if only. That would be a dream. see. They say only offer what people need, and if they can get it for free, then tell them they can get it for free. If it's free, it's for me. See, that sounds good. I like ethical companies. Ethical companies are good. Alright, that's preheated. This is still whipping. Let's increase the speed of that real fast. Tap back on the vinegar all night. Where are we at now? Probably not. No, not even close. Alright. Like I said, I'm bad at this whole beating eggs thing. The solution obviously is to like do more recipes that require beating eggs and then eventually get good at it. Okay, that's, I mean, it's peaky. It's also very frothy. So let's say that's not there yet. Okay, alright, now it's, okay, it looks kind of soft and kind of peaky. So let's, continue beating. Put the sugar in. And what's our end goal again? Stiff and glossy. Alright. That's 2. And that's 3. And this will be 4. There we go. It's actually looking pretty stiff and glossy already. Let's take a gander, shall we? Alright, glossy, yes, stiff, not so much. Alright, let's just... Don't want these to collapse because that would be bad. Ooh, okay, so that's still not stiff. Still not stiff. Glossy, yes. Stiff, no.
You can open this while
Oh, I can. So a while ago, my headphones died. I got them for. Oh, that looks way stiffer. Okay, I think this is stiff. I think we got it to stiff. Sweet, we did it. We did it, everyone. Okay. Yeah. So I had these Skull Candy headphones. And they died way faster than they were supposed to, which was great. And I was like, all right, you've got like a 2-year warranty. So let me just, you know, get free headphones to replace you. And I went through the whole refund process, and they're like, cool, all right, we will get you your headphones by, like, I think it was February 13th or something like that. And I waited, and I waited, and I waited. Well, no. Well, it did just arrive. But the thing is that it wouldn't have arrived if I hadn't have been like, hey, so, Skull Candy, I couldn't help but notice that I keep checking the estimated date of arrival for this thing that you're sending me, and every single time I check it, it is a day later than the day that I checked it on. And I was like, oh, that's weird and stupid. So, yeah, they're like, oh, cool, we're so sorry. I guess we'll send you another one. I'm like, gee, thank you. I would really appreciate that. So now I have wireless headphones that will hopefully not die, because I think the problem that happened with all the other ones is that the cord effed up. So, all right, so look, we got, ooh, stiff peaks. So glossy, so stiff. All right, you can sit there for now. Next step on the process. Stiff and glossy. Okay, remove egg whites from the bowl. Put them in another bowl that is very clean. I love how they specify that, as though the things you're using aren't clean already. All right. Set aside. Currently set aside. All right. Beat the egg yolks with the vanilla. And actually, here's what I'm going to do. Since there is still a little bit of egg white in here, I'm going to wipe the residual egg white away from the bowl. Real fast now. Even though it probably wouldn't be that bad. I feel like the main thing is like, oh, you definitely don't want your your egg yolks to be in with your egg whites, because whipping them is the important part. But if there's like a little bit of residue there, it's probably fine, but you know, it's whatever. Come on. Come on, do as I say. Wipe more, better, and more faster. There we go. All right. Stay. Stay. Where did they? There we go. Get off of the thing. All right, you know, I'll just rinse this one. Probably for the best. Wiping off each individual little wire is like, nah. There's better things to do. Better ways to spend my time. Go. All right. Shoot it up, shoot it up, shoot it up. All right. All right. Hook you back up. Okay. Egg yolks and with the vanilla and almond until they are thick and lemon colored, as opposed to yolk colored. Plop. There you go. And just live there for now. Stay. All right, how much we needed? It was 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla and then 1/4 teaspoon of almond. Yes, almond, which is freshly purchased for this stream since we didn't have it before. There's actually originally there were going to be 2 things that we made this week with almond, but the second one has been changed to something else entirely. So that should be fun and exciting, which actually is something that I've wanted to make more for a longer period of time than the original Friday plan. So I'm not disappointed. All right, so that's 1.5. Can plop in there. I'm going through so much vanilla. Gonna actually have to replace this soon. I'm kind of surprised. Wipe you down. Wipe you down. Almond extract. Watkins. Since 1868. How about that? What does almond extract smell like? Hold on. See if my terrible sense of smell can actually register the scent of almond. Oh, wow. Yes, it can. Oof. Okay. That is potent, one might say. So we got 1/4 teaspoon. Careful not to... There we go. Perfect. Okay, until it looks yellow, like lemon. What speed? Any particular speed? Just beat. Okay. Incorporate all that air in there, yeah. See, and then we're going to need to beat 3/4 cups sugar in very slowly until mixture is no longer grainy when rubbed between your fingers. Whatever that means. Let's get the rest of that sugar done. 150 grams. Come on. Okay. There we go. Hey! Okay, so that's lighter, but is it lemon colored? I could really use a light. That would be useful. Actually turn on the light early today? So rarely happens. Alright, how are you looking? I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say that this looks more like lemon, right? Yeah. Definitely looks more like lemon than yolk, that's for sure. All right, so yolk, lemon colored, beet remaining slowly. Okay, so let's put this back up, put this on. Let's slowly add. Okay, so this looks way less like lemon now, and it looks really kind of light. And I think that's probably because of the sugar, more so than overbeating it, but... Just kind of scrape all the sides. A little bit of sugar just kind of stuck there. The smell of almond definitely lingers, which is okay, I suppose. Alright, now are you grainy? Are you grainy at all? How can I tell? Stop dripping into the bowl. It's just a little bit of you. Nope, you still feel grainy. Okay, let's run this a little bit longer. How you doing now? I mean, you still look a little grainy, so just a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Yep, still there. Does feel slightly less fun. No longer grainy. I think this thing said something about possibly taking like 5 minutes of beating to get to that point, which is like a little while. Let's see here, scrolling, scroll. Maybe it was higher on the list of connection. Getting the oats and sugar to not be grainy. Help, what do I do? Takes a good long time, 5 minutes or so on high, sometimes more. So, alright. Just get it as best you can, it's a little forgiving. I mean, I honestly kind of doubt that it would be that bad if it wasn't. But I guess we'll let it go for a little bit longer. Alright. Fingers, okay, so we're on step 9. Look at you now. Yeah, you're still not. Okay. I can see it with my eyes. You're like, cake? What kind of cake? Cupcake. Cupcake is the kind of cake, Princess Evie. We are making Twinkie cupcakes. And right now we are just trying to whip the egg yolks with the sugar until it is no longer grainy, and then it will be ready to fold into the egg whites. Well, if I fold the whites into the eggs. Yellows. Egg yellows? Egg yolks, oh my god. What are words? What is language? Who am I? Who is any of us, really, when you think about it? So I guess the thing does say do as best you can. So like, if it ends up being a little grainy, I'm not going to really care that much, I think. I wish I had been keeping track of how long it's been beating though, because I would probably have just stopped at about 5 minutes. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably been around 3 maybe, after adding all the sugar. So we'll give it another 2. See, this is what I mean. This is exactly what I was talking about. Oh, there's no way this is only going to take half an hour. What are these people crazy? It's been half an hour already. Granted, I have been talking to people on the screen, so I really doubt that it took up that much more time. Let me just read ahead real quick. Okay, so fold in the stuff. All right, sift flour and salt over the top of the mixture and fold gently until no white streaks can be seen. Okay. Sounds like a thing we can do. We're going to need, I believe, because here's another thing. This calls for cake flour. We don't have cake flour. Cake flour is obnoxious to find lately in any of the stores that live near us. So I looked online and I found someone who was like, well, yeah, if you want to substitute your all-purpose flour for cake flour, basically take 1 cup, remove 2 tablespoons, and replace those 2 tablespoons with cornstarch. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I hope that it works well. Alright. It may currently have been about 5 minutes. Let's see how grainy you are. Oh, that is much less grainy. Like, it's still slightly like, oh, I can tell that there was sugar here, but the grains are smaller than grains of sugar. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna say it's good enough for government work. Because guess what? It's gonna be cake. It's going to be cake, and I doubt anyone will be able to tell the difference. Excellent. All right, so here we have. Okay, we're not going to really need the whisk attachment after this, so we're just going to set it off to the side. Stay right there. There you go. We're going to take this, and then we're going to take 1/3 of the whites that we whipped earlier, and we're going to fold them into, I hear Whitty laughing at something. I don't know what it is, but it sure does sound funny. Whitty, what's so funny? I must know. Please tell me. I see. Does it involve animals or people getting hurt?
It involves people getting hurt emotionally.
Ooh, people getting hurt emotionally is the best kind of hurt because it doesn't leave any scars.
Video on your stream?
I don't know. It depends on the content.
It's dev teams versus QA.
Dev teams versus QA.
Yeah.
Sounds tame enough.
Funny.
Sure, why not?
How do I share?
All I'm doing is. What do you mean? How do you share?
Oh, should I just put it on?
Yeah, just I don't know. Show it on
Copy
screen.
the link into Twitch via my phone.
There you go. Yeah. That's how it's done. Hey, look, we folded it. All right, so we folded a third, approximately, presumably, and then fold the rest. Gently fold in the rest of the egg whites. That was gentle. That plop. Yeah. The gentlest plop you ever did
I
here.
don't want to open the app.
What do you? What, the Twitch app?
I don't have the Twitch app
Well,
on my phone.
I'm sorry.
All right, I'm going over to my computer.
You do that.
I'm gonna Facebook the link to myself and
Oh my
then
God.
post it in Twitch chat.
Nice. I approve. All right, here we go. Folding, folding, folding. Keep those egg whites folding. Folding, folding, folding. Rawhide, I guess. I don't know. The song is on brand for this stream because Twinkie the Kid, as my understanding, is a cowboy, right? That's a thing. Fold in better. Fold in more betterer. Relevant, I promise it's not. Oh, Witty, how could you lie to us like that? How could you lie and then immediately uncover your lie? Alright, so we have what appears to be a fairly homogeneous mixture of eggs and sugar and extract. It looks a lot lighter. Well, no, I mean, it's pretty light, but I think it might look ever so slightly lighter on the camera than it does in reality because it looks off-white here and it looks basically just white, I think. Well, no, I guess there's a little bit of cream color. That's fine. All right, so let us get the flour. Are you gonna drip all over? You're gonna drip all over the place, aren't you? Let me just go like so. There you go. There you go. Blam. I mean, it certainly doesn't sound not grainy. But, oh, awesome, I'm making a mess. My favorite. Love that. All right, so we need a cup of fake flour, which is fake cake flour, by the way. Flour lives here. I did the math correctly earlier. It is 109 grams is 1 cup minus 2 tablespoons. In fact, it's 109 point something, but I think it rounds down to 109. Let me. Oh, I closed it. Good. Good for me. All right. Open up the calculator again. Okay, so it's 125 minus 7.8 times 2. Yeah, 109.4. So we're going to go with 109. And we're going to get 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, which, lo and behold, we just so happen to have right here. All right. Plop. 33. 69. Nice. 104. 109. Hey! Perfect. Go us. Sorry about that. All right. Pretty sure that's all we need the flour for this entire stream, so that's good. All right, now how much is a tablespoon of you? 1 tablespoon is 10 grams, so we need 20 grams of this. Excellent. Zero you out. Do you have any flour stuck to you? Not exactly, but we'll just wipe you down a little bit anyway. All right, so let's be careful not to add too much. So that's you. That's 7, okay. And that is 15, 18, 19, 20. Excellent. All right. So now we're going to give this some whiskey business. Our whisk is here. It is! Alright, so we're just going to whisk that together. And then we need to sift it on top of this. Okay. We can do that. How's that? Does that look incorporated to you? Yes, it does, Saint. It looks really good. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh, you're welcome. All right. This one over here. That one's too small. This one. Okay, this one should work. Now, this isn't the only thing we're going to have to sift. We're also going to have to sift some powdered sugar for something later. Are you making noise at me? Are you making... You better stop making noise. All right. Set you over here. All right. Hopefully this doesn't spill literally everywhere. Should I... No, I shouldn't funnel this. That would be silly and unnecessary. All right. Oh, wait. I need salt too, don't I? Well, we'll do this first, and then we'll add the salt and sift the salt through as well. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Get... There you go. Don't want there to be a whole bunch of stuff that gets... Come on. Just pour into the sieve, please. Thank you. Oh, I should probably do this over. There we go. Yeah, so the camera can see it. That would be what a professional might do. Someone who knows what television is. All right. Here we go. Bam. All right, that should be good enough. All right. Stuff in there. Then we just shake, 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 shake. Shake, shake until it all leaves the thingamajig. Am I going to need to scrape it out? Probably going to need to scrape it out. Where did my spoon go? Here we go. Let's just, there we go. Still not quite centered. There we go. Let's try that. That's better. All right. It's like snow. Oh, speaking of which, dude, the weather here today has been, like, real inconsistent. Woke up, it was snowing, which wasn't a total surprise because I was told last night that it might snow. It might snow, and it did. So that happened, and then it was like, okay, I'm done being snow now. I'm going to just be rain. It's like, okay, thank you, rain. And then shortly before I started streaming, it was actually pretty sunny out. So I was like, all right. Thanks for letting me plan my wardrobe around you, climate. All right, so that's there. Shoot, let me go here. Shoobity boop. All right, so slowly rub. Yep. Mixed, folded. Flour and salt. How much? I think I only need a pinch of salt anyway. Hold on. Right? Yeah, a pinch of salt. Why would I sift a pinch of salt? It's a freaking pinch of salt. Jesus. All right. Just get there. It's a little bit. That's more than a pinch, but we're gonna pinch it, and we're gonna go shoobity boop 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 doop doop. There's a pinch. The rest over there. All right. So now we're going to fold. Gently fold until no white streaks can be seen. Okay, so let us gently fold. Here's me gently folding. Come on now. No, fold a little gently. I've never, see, this is another weird thing. I've never had a cake recipe that's like, yes, fold the flour into the mixture. I suppose that can make some sense, especially, again, this is supposed to be a sponge cake, right? That's what Twinkies are. They're sponge cake. And it makes sense to me that you would, A, put a lot of air into, I mean, not just the whites, but also the yolk. So that makes sense. But also, the more you mix flour and beat the flour, the more it develops gluten. So not doing that is probably also going to help make it spongier and lighter and fluffier and happier and all that other good stuff. Still getting some streaks of white, though. Gotta moisten you up. Get all moist in there. This may take a little while, because every time I think that it's done, it keeps on popping back up for more. And the last thing that I want is for this to be like undermixed and have powdery bits in various places. That'd be bad. That would make for not good cupcakes. Maybe hold this in my hand. There we go. Make it easier. It still smells fairly almondy, which, I mean, I guess, thinking back to eating Twinkies, I seem to recall there being kind of a, I guess I could label it as an almondy flavor profile to them. It's been a while since I've had them, though. I should have gotten some for this stream and be like, oh, let's just test them next to each other. That'd be pretty good. But I did not do that. All we have right now is Easter candy and what the normal stuff that we have around the house. Oh, see, we got some powder right there. Right there. That's no good. Gotta scrape you all the way down. Am I a slow baker? I feel like I do things more slowly than a lot of other people do. Has single-handedly murdered Che. You did not. Chat was kind of not saying much before you showed up, which is curious because it says we have 7 people watching right now and or lurking. Of course, we love our lurkers. Lurkers are amazing. We appreciate you. Yeah, I found that there are several people who tend to be the most chatty in chat, and I know one of them is busy. The other one hasn't shown up yet. And Shillelagh's probably doing stuff too, so. Oh, it's Mom. Hey, Mom. What's up? Hello, my favorite son. What you making? What's that now?
Mom has revived the chat.
Thank you, Mom. Yeah, we're making Twinkie cupcakes, which I imagine are Twinkies, but shaped like cupcakes.
Who knew there was so much vinegar in Twinkies?
Yeah, well, there's not vinegar in Twinkies. There's vinegar to help stabilize the beating of the egg whites, I guess, is the point. Yeah, so now we have no more ribbons of white inside the batter. I believe it is time to spoon it into the thing. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to weigh/measure this time because I made those 94 cupcakes before, and I ran out before finishing them all. So I'm going to actually pay a little bit more attention this time.
Is it too late to get you another disposable muffin tin?
I would say it's too late. Why?
I just saw your message.
Oh, yeah, I said it's fine. No need to worry about it. I'll just do it in 2 batches. Because again, like, even if I were to do all 18 at the same time, that might not be the best thing to do.
Maybe.
Yeah. We're just going to do 9 here and then take those out and then do another 9. Yeah, it's going to be yellow sponge cake with a marshmallowy cream filling and a marshmallow buttercream frosting. And they should taste pretty good. Hopefully, fingers crossed. All right, we are going to measure this real quick. You weigh how much? You weigh 1,184. Let's do some math. Clear you. 1,184 minus 643. 143 equals a number. Okay, 1,141 divided by 18. So each of these is going to have somewhere between 63 and 64 grams in order to be a cupcake. So let us situate this guy right here for the moment. Shoo-be-doo-bow. And Woody got me these cute little adorable festive looking wrappers. I think I'll use these ones because these ones have multiple colors on them. Check that out. Green and blue. Alright, so let's get 9. Presuming there's 18 of this color. If there's not, oopsie doops. Uno. Dos, tres. Quattro. Cinco. Watch me accidentally put multiple liners in one space like I did last time. Only to notice after it actually comes out of the oven. Alright, here we go. 9. That weighs something, probably. Alright. Okay, again, so 63 per. Let us get a spoon. A spoon for spooning. That is not the right bowl. That bowl is empty-ish now. Okay. So we got... So 1 spoonful is like a 13? Whoa, do not. Thank you. I would thank you to not do that. Oh man, is this gonna be... It's gonna be big enough? I feel like the numbers are not gonna work out here. These are like Maybe half the size. Oh, wow. So, okay, good news. Good news. We may... okay, so we may end up with more than 18. Because with 40... let me... I wish I could do the math here. Instead of dividing by 18, we're going to divide by 40 and see what that number is. We might end up with over a dozen, or 2 dozen. Cool. All right. Cool. All right. Cool, cool. Yeah, because that guy is really full. Which seems a bit concerning. Like, the standard thing is like somewhere between 2/3 and 3/4 full for cupcakes, right? That's my understanding, based on cupcakes I've made in the past. And that one is pretty full, and it was like at less than 2/3 what the weight claims it should be. So, I wonder if these were supposed to be like gigantic, like muffin-sized cupcakes. Either that or the recipe was expecting a lot of the batter to just not end up inside the cupcakes. Maybe? I don't know. Guess we'll see. Ooh, just curious, what is cream of tartar? That is a question that I will attempt to answer.
Hey, there's another question that you should attempt to answer.
What?
Would you like Taco Bell? Fix is getting Taco Bell.
Sure. I mean, I'd prefer Del Taco because they still have those
they have more exotic items.
The honey barbecue chipotle chicken tacos that
It's Taco Tuesday.
It is Taco Tuesday. This is true.
We could get you one of those for Taco Tuesday.
Oh man! But I mean, if
we could debut it on stream.
Oh my God, we could. Did you happen to overhear what I was saying about this?
So talking to Fix about.
So
Taco Bell.
Do
you not want Taco Bell?
I'll have Taco Bell. I don't know what I want. I never. Basically, I want something that doesn't have beans and a lot of vegetables, but does have cheese.
Do you want a beefy 5-layer burrito?
Does it have beans?
I'll check.
If it doesn't, then yes. I feel like one of those 5 layers would have to be beans, but hopefully not. All right, anyway, so cream of tartar. You want Taco Bell now? I'm sorry. All right, cream of tartar. Used in frostings, candies, beating egg whites, in making meringues, breads, and cakes. Yeah, as for what it is, like what it's made of, couldn't begin to tell you. I'd have to do more research. But it's a thing. It is an ingredient that apparently people use to make things that are baking. Very few recipes that I've done have required it so far, though I feel like as I expand the things that I do, it may become more common, especially if I want to do that whole, beating egg whites for my cake recipes more often.
Would you like a quesarito? It has quesadilla cheese layer outside. It has rice, cheese, beef, but no beans.
That sounds amazing. I would love one. Thank you.
It is 650 calories. Would you like two?
Yes.
Okay.
Mom says she wants a taco too, by the way.
Oh, okay. Tell her to send me her address and I'll deliver her Taco Bell.
Mom, Whitty says to send her your address and she will deliver you Taco Bell. She's probably not even kidding. She can DoorDash it to you. Because that's how we're getting the one that's coming to our place. I presume. Fix is a big fan of DoorDash and just general food service providers in general. I feel like my phrasing there was very redundant, but it's fine. All right, so these are probably going to overflow a little bit. And you know what? I am okay with that. That is fine with me. Let me pull some math real fast. Equals... let's see, 319. Just, oh God. Okay, that was not what I wanted. All right, 3. Crap. Oh God, someone's falling. Plurb, hey Plurb. How's it going? Good to see you. I don't know if you've eaten all those dyed eggs yet, but gotta say they look pretty cute. I like the ones with the drawings on them the most, I think. All right, let me. Okay, I think I this is doing what I want it to now. Okay, go back to keypad. 1 divided by, okay, so what was it? 319. Don't turn off. Don't turn off. 319 divided by that number 5? Wait. And yet I have 9. Wow. Okay, yeah. So we're going to probably have about double the amount of cupcakes as per. Ooh, this probably means it's going to take less time to bake too. Ooh. That is a good point. That is a very good point. Crap. Damn it. All right, I will figure it out. I will just, how about this? I will take 5 minutes off the timer and check them. Because the middle of these are going to get, like, burrowed out anyway. I think it's supposed to be, let me go back to the instructions here. Oh, 15 minutes. Whoa, that is pretty fast. All right, so we're going to bake them for 10, stick a thing in them, see if it's done. And if it is, then we'll know. Yeah. Okay, cool. Awesome. Excellent. Cool. All right. Well, since we're going to have more batter than we thought, let's... Unless I'm just doing some sort of math wrong somewhere. Like, did the numbers do wrong? Because I took this, I subtracted that, I divided it by 18. That's how much batter was there. That's how much would go into each one. Anyway, I slice it. I feel like it's gonna be more. 19, 20, 22, 23, 24. So it's gonna be about 6 extra. So that's about 25% more or something. That's well. Shoot about doop doop. Oh, so kind. Yeah, Witty's the kindest person ever. Ne'er has there been a kinder soul. Wait, what? It's a byproduct of winemaking? Really? That's fascinating. Why would not have guessed that? That would not have been the thing that I had suspected. I'd be like, yeah, it's maybe this is only going to make 18. Because look, there's only this much left. I don't quite understand how numbers are adding up here. Maybe it's becoming lighter over time. That wouldn't make sense, would it? All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do what we originally thought. We're gonna bake 9 of them at a time, and then we're gonna bake another 9, and we'll see what happens. Right? What's the worst that could go wrong? All right, so we're gonna put you in here to do. And we're gonna set 10 minutes to start. 5, 10. I'm gonna rinse out this bowl real fast so it doesn't just turn into a solid piece of crap. And we're gonna clean this mess up because that doesn't need to be there. Hot, very hot, very hot, very hot, super hot. Turn that down, thank you. I don't know if it's placebo or what, but I feel like I'm slightly more hyper today than I was on Saturday. I'm about as hyper now as I tend to be for most of the streams, because most of the streams I'll take like a caffeine pill right before I start streaming. But Saturday I did not, because I was like, you know what, I don't care. It's a chill day, chill stream, everything's fine. But today we're going fast. Sort of, in a way. All right, so baking, waiting on other stuff to do stuff. Probably a bad idea to spoon more stuff into the liners before that comes out. So, oh, we can open the thing now. All right, yes, here's that wonderful, let's not show the address. That would probably be for the best. Skull Candy Shipping Department. Something, oh, Kentucky, how about that? All right, how do you open? Oh, God. There we go. Nice. Oh, God, okay. Well, that fell. Good thing it's in a happy little package where nothing can damage it. Totally wireless essential. Jib True. Jib? Kind of a, okay. True wireless earbuds. Ooh, up to 22 hours total battery. Nice. Excellent. So yeah, here they are. Man, oh man, oh man. Can't wait to stick those in my ears. Actually, do you have... See, you've got to be... Like, you have to connect with Bluetooth, right? That's a thing? That's how things work, right? Am I crazy, man? It doesn't say it does. Works with Android and Apple. See, what I would really like is something like this that'll work on my computer downstairs on my desktop, but whatever. If it ends up being completely non-functional for my purposes, then I mean, I doubt they can let me return it. I just have a weird feeling that that's not a thing they'll allow. Okay, don't really need... I might need that. I don't need these. I was contemplating trying to bake them all at the same time, but I thought, no, if I don't have to use these guys... Whoa! 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 Okay, if I don't have to use these guys, then I'm not going to, because everything that I try to take out of these falls apart super hard. So let's just put these in the sink, because they were on the floor. Alright. Alright, what is the next thing we actually have to do in regards to the food? Alright, so spoon muffin cups, yep. Baking, yep. Remove from oven, let cool, yep. Probably, since they're cupcake size, it's probably just like an hour. Let's see, cream the butter and the sugar together. Okay, so the next is the filling, which they want you to cool in the fridge for like half an hour. So here's what I think I should do. I should probably... See, this is the thing that had the sugar in it, right? Yes, this is the one that had the sugar. I'm just going to wipe this out ever so slightly. Make sure all the little granules are gone. And then we are going to scoop the... we're going to scoop the remaining batter into this bowl so that we can maybe start making the cream filling so that it can be ready to go at a moment's notice. That sounds like a wonderful idea. What would be really nice is if I actually invested in more of these mixing bowls. Maybe that's something I'll do with all the sweet, sweet gains that come to my way via the channel. Oh, I still need to order another battery for the laptop. I'm waiting until I return the previous one that didn't work, which I have technically yet to do. Scrape you down, scrape, 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 scrape. All right, and you can just sit right there. Sit right there. 5 minutes remaining. All right, plenty of time to wash this up. Excellent. And then we can use the thing that we wiped the sugar with to semi-dry you. And then finish drying with the dish towel. Excellent. All right. Yes, the sooner we get this part done, the sooner we'll be able to actually assemble these buggers. All right. Stick you in there. All right, so we need, say, butter. Wait, no. Yes, butter and sugar. Wait, really? Wait. Oh, interesting. Interesting the order you want me to do this in. Okay, so what sugar is powdered sugar, right? It is... Wait, no. Why are you listed in a different order than I want you to be? Okay, so we're gonna start with 1/3 cup powdered sugar. And the butter, which is half a cup, which we have here, which very much is softened. All right. See, add vanilla and salt, whip in the marshmallow fluff, cover and chill. Whip it before using. If it's too runny, add more confectioner's sugar, but remember that it's very creamy filling. Don't add too much. Gotcha. All right, well, all right. Step 1, add the butter. Butter, butter, butter. Also, let's put this guy in the sink. Just whites will have the egg whites. Don't want to accidentally try to measure something else into the egg white bowl. Butter go inside, blap. Paddle go onto the mixer doodad, and powdered sugar. All right, so 1/3. How much is 1/3 of a cup? Okay, so 1/4 of a cup is 30. Okay, so that would mean 120 grams is 1 cup. So divided by 3, that'd be 40 grams. 40 grams is 1/3. Okay. The math makes sense. Hydrates! Daz 1955. All right, sure thing. Can do. For anyone watching, I changed the way I do hydrate. Or rather, I changed the way the reward works. Because there was that one day when there was like 4 of them back to back, and I'm like, oh god, this is way too much water. Because every time I hydrate, I don't just take a sip, I drink a full 8 ounces of water. So good. It's the best value. Well, a little bit more if I don't pour it fast enough. 95, not 55? Oh my god, I can read. I can definitely read. Maybe I just think 85 because so many great things happened in 85. Like, I was born, Nintendo came to America, Back to the Future, right? I mean, oh, such a great year. But yes, 95 is also good. Alright, we've got 1 minute left on the first batch of the cupcakes. Do I have somewhere to put these? Let me grab the wire rack to the cooler. There we go. Bam. All right, let's scoot this over. Scoot this here. Stay right there. All right, so bottoms up. Good. That was loud. Yeah, so now there's a total of 8 redemptions of the water per stream, so that I do not drink 1 billion gallons of water, if everybody wanted to bummer. And there's like a 15-minute cooldown before it can be used again. You're not that old? Hey, who are you calling old? Me, I'm the old one. I'm super old. But no, oh man, to be 26 again. Where was I at 26? So hold on. I was still in the military 10 years ago. Good Lord. Yeah, it was the year before I got out. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. Wait, it's not gonna come out. It's gonna be tested. We are going to test it first. Real quick. Give me. Yes, I know. You don't have to make noise at me. Poke it real quick. Oh, you don't really look done yet. So you're probably not done yet. Take you out. You're not done yet. Okay. Another 5, guys. Maybe I'm just crazy. I'm thinking that maybe the whole trying to do the cupcakes by weight thing might have just thrown me off. Like, as strange as it is, I feel like it might end up being 18 cupcakes worth, even though the math is being like, no, it's not. Very strange, but yeah, if they come out seeming done in another 5 minutes, then I'll be like, oh, I guess should have just trusted the recipe the whole time. See, 26 in 6 days, holy moly. Happy pre-birthday to you, I suppose. Congratulations on surviving to level 26. You're both babies. Mom. I don't think you can accurately refer to a 36-year-old as a baby. As a very large baby. Just a huge, massive baby. Well, I guess babies tend to be bald sometimes. So that part doesn't really count. But no, point is, not a baby. Big grown man. Excuse me. Okay, so that's still good. What was I doing? Right, I was going to measure out the sugar. Powdered sugar. I need to sift this, right? This is sifted sugar? Yep, this is sifted. Which is interesting because it doesn't say to sift it for the frosting, which I find very peculiar. Where did I... Oh, I rinsed it out, didn't I? And then I put it in the sink. Of course. Where else would it have gone? All right, so we said 40, I believe? 40 grams. 40 grams. Let's not try to pour it. Actually, no. here's this guy. This guy, who has been used for a bunch of the powdery ingredients and is still essentially clean. Good, good, good. Okay. Just gently move you over here. She can if she's your mom. Well, yeah, I mean, I can't. I shouldn't argue with mom, because mom says she knows everything. And who am I to say, no, mom, you don't know everything. What are you talking about? 16. 43. Ooh, all right, so a little bit more. 41. Nope, 40. Perfect. Awesome. You'll always be my baby. Do-do-do. Oh. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. Okay, butter's in there. We sift this. And what? Butter and sugar, vanilla and salt, which is how much? Half teaspoon. Oh, it doesn't say any salt at all. Hold on. That's right. There was something in the comments about this. Ain't gonna cry, no. Ain't gonna beg you to stay. Okay, so let's see here. Reply. Is there a reply here? Hold on. Well, the ingredient list for the filling doesn't say to add salt, but the instructions say add vanilla and salt. I added a wee dash just in case, since it's unsalted butter. No problem. Okay, so I guess I'll just add another pinch of salt for reasons. Mom knows best. Yeah, you can either agree with me or be wrong. Okay, Mom. Whatever you say. I'm trying to remember. Didn't we have, like, some sort of fridge magnet that basically said something to that effect? I feel like that's true. Alright, where did my sifter jig go? Where did it... There's no way I put it in here, right? No. I didn't. So where did I put it? Using my eyeballs... There we go. There it is. Just smack all of the flour out of it. There we go. Nice. All right. Still got a minute left there, so we've got time to put this. Let me just going all over the place. Let me just sift it over here because it'll be easier to do. Sift. Da-da-da-dum. Okay, and shoot-a-da-da-do, shoot-a-da-bop-bo, shoot-a-do. Shoot-a-bit. Let me just grab this again. Na-na-na. Let's see. She will ground me? Oh, I'd like to see her try. She's going to have to come here to ground me, which I keep daring her to come visit. They're like, you won't do it. Alright, bam. Alright, so sifted. Cream together. Creaming in 3, 2, 1. Don't go too fast because you are powdered sugar. And the last thing we want is to spray powdered sugar all over the kitchen. Alright, hold on. Actually, before that happens, let me... Where did... Oh, right over here. Okay. These are going to come out again. Okay. Let's see. How done do you look? You look more done than you did. Let's stab you with one of these. Oh, okay. You are giving me some resistance. So that is... You are done! Yes! Excellent. Okay, so 15 minutes is the amount of time that we need. What a freaking concept. Alright, so. Here... Whoop, let me be able to... Where did the other one go? Oh, it's right here. All right. Here we have... Here are... Ooh, cupcakes. Ooh. Alright, so let's just let these cool off ever so slightly before we attempt to take them out. So they didn't really rise super high. Interesting. Maybe they are super... No, because they would have, like, they even started to kind of come out over the sides. So if I'd have put more in them, that would have been not super great. So let us put these right here, question mark, scoot you over, stay right there. Bam. All right, you do your thing for like 5 minutes or so. We will cream the butter with the sugar. Let me rinse this off because I'm going to need to scrape the bowl real fast. go. That looks creamed. Fairly creamed, at least. Creamed enough for government work. That's a phrase, right? Why am I... No. Like, do I have a towel in my hand? No, you have a pot holder. Those are two very different things, and don't mix them up. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. That's sweet buttery goodness, I guess. Stay. Yeah. All right. That's fine. All right. Let me. People have said things. They are a bit white. They are a bit white. They are whiter than. Well, yeah, they're whiter than Twinkies. That's for sure. Maybe they did get mixed a little much, like the part with the yolks. Because I feel like the coloring mostly, I mean, the only place the coloring comes from is the yolks, really. Everything else is either clear or white. So, refrigerator magnet says, rules of the house. Rule number 1, mom is always right. Rule number 2, if mom is wrong, see rule 1. I remember it now. It's sure coming back to me. Is this, Lena? Okay, so this is enough to pull out. Look, it's a cupcake. It did not rise very much. It's going to be interesting carving out the middles of these. Because the instructions are like, yes, cut. Oh boy. Okay. Let's get a little knife. Oh, we already had a knife out, didn't we? For leveling things off, I would have sworn that. Here we go. All right, so we're going to just... Some of these are easy to take out because they are not clinging to the sides. Some of them are slightly less easy to take out because they are clinging to the sides. It's, come on. Come on. Maybe the dogs are too busy stealing all of the ham in the house.
It's true, but there's strangers at our door.
Whitty told you about that, right?
Yes. Whitty did mention it.
Do have apple core remover? I don't actually. I was just gonna do like a cut around the center with a paring knife sort of deal.
Here are your items.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Tell me how much, if anything, I owe you. Like, maybe not right now, but
okay.
At some point. Alright, there we go. So, 9 happy little cupcakes. That they are nice and spongy, but they are also, they come out clean when you poke them with a toothpick, so.
Hopefully far enough away that the dogs will not steal them.
What, those there? I will grab them with my hands.
No, these are mine.
Oh, where's mine? I'll just put it over here where there's no way that the dogs can possibly grab them. Yeah, I'm figuring this should be fine. See, now what I'm wondering is like just how much to do. I was thinking like if I were to have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like if I were to cut the diameter into fourths and have the what's the word? The edge of the inner cutout circle be 1/4 of the way in, and have the outer edge of it be another 1/4 of the way on the way out. No bigger than that. I'm thinking either that or like 1/3. Does that make sense? That making sense at all? I feel like 1/3 would be too small though, so I'm probably going to go for a 1/4. Anyway, these are going to cool. Let's make some more cupcakes, shall we? We still have at least 6 in theory that we can do. We'll find out. Yes, that is Taco Bell. It is, what did they call them? I can't remember what they ordered me. Hold on. It says, oh, steak quesadillas. No creamy jalapeno sauce. Oh, no, beef quesaritos. A 5-layer burrito? There's 3 of those, though. I think they got me the quesarito. I requested something that had cheese and no beans, because that's how I roll. All right. So since we've already established that this weighing system is worthless, let's just spoon batter into the things until there's enough. Let's do 1 spoonful each until we run out of batter, or until they're full. And if we have batter remaining, then I guess maybe we'll have more than 18, which is weird and unexpected, but no complaints. I'm not going to complain that there's more cupcakes than we expected, unless there ends up being not enough cream to fill them all, in which case that could be a problem, but we will burn that bridge when we get to it. We've just got them in Scotland. It's so good. Ooh. Really? Interesting. I didn't really eat a lot of Taco Bell growing up. I think I didn't really start until college. It's about when I started. So yeah. Before that, it was mostly just like McDonald's, Carl's Jr., maybe Burger King sometimes. I feel like we were more of a McDonald's, Carl's Jr. household than Burger King. And yeah, we didn't really Taco Bell. To be honest, Mom cooked most of the time. Like, fast food was a treat for us because my mom was very diligent in the dinner making duties. And as an adult now, I think to myself, wow, that must have been so... Like, the older I get, the more I appreciate all of the work Mom did as a homemaker. And then, of course, back when we ended up moving to Vegas, and there was all that trouble with my dad finding employment, like, and she had to do, like, on top of the homemaking, also, money-making stuff. Like, that, I just, man... The amount of work and effort that must have taken, my mom was a Superman, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And she's super awesome and rad, and I appreciate and respect all of the things that you do / did / will continue to do in the future. Guys, this I can't believe I'm saying it, but there are pretty much 18 cupcakes. Would you look at that? That's amazing. Let's, hold on. Let me peel away some of the stuff that's stuck to this pan so that A, it will not cake on even more in the second baking process, and B, so I can just kind of, casually toss it into my mouth. Mom is a star. I plan on making her into one of the emotes for the channel once we get enough sub points. I'd be very happy if... Mom becomes kind of one of the mascots of this channel. I wouldn't say that she taught me everything I know about baking and or cooking, but she did inspire me. Oh God, don't turn into... Why are you folding in on yourself? Stop that. Don't do that. Knock it off. I probably should have done this before I put the cupcakes in, but oopsie doops. Oh my God, please just stay. All right, that one can be a little misshapen. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Now let's just go. Interesting. Once again, the almondiness is stronger than I would have anticipated. All right, we're going to put this in 15 minutes. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, God. No, I just realized... That's not 18 at all, that's 15. Okay, all right. So we have fewer than anticipated. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Can't believe my math was just like, wow, what is 9 plus 3 plus 3? Not 18. Honestly, it's basically fine. The fewer that I have, the fewer I need to, find loving homes for. Alright, so those are going to do that right there. We've creamed the butter with the sugar. Now we need to add vanilla and the pinch of salt, I guess. Half a teaspoon? Half a teaspoon. Okay. You are the almond. We don't use you right now. Shillelagh! White Castle? Wait, what? What's happening? Oh, more comments that I should probably read. Getting Wendy's in England this year? Ooh, I love Wendy's. Wendy's is another one that we didn't really eat growing up, but I super got attached to once I got into college. Let's see. I'm making you tear up. Good. Excellent. Want to try... I've never actually had... I don't think I've had White Castle. I'm pretty sure. I've at least definitely never been to a White Castle. I may have had, the White Castle burgers that you can buy and then make at home, like the brand. But yeah, never hasn't been a thing. I've never actually seen a location just chilling around that I can recall. I'm sure they've probably existed. All right, so you have a teaspoon vanilla. Flip you in there. There you go. That is so weird. Once again, you know what? It's got to be some sort of thing with the whites, with the whipped whites. Something about it. Maybe it has to do with the volume decreasing over time or something? Like, could that be it? Like, maybe I needed to spoon them all in all at the same time in order for it to actually have enough. I don't know. And I guess we never will know. Maybe next time I'll actually have all of the tins I need at the same time, and then I'll be able to test that out. But regardless, we have some cupcakes. They're going to be turned into Twinkies. Everything will be fine. Salt. Pinch of salt. That's right. Okay, let's pinch some salt. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Blah! And mix it up. And then we're going to need... All right, here we go. This entire thing of marshmallow cream. It'll be great. Why is it not so big? Wait, why is what not so big? Why is who not so big? Who isn't big? Who needs to get bigger? No idea. That is made. What is... I am so lost. I'm so lost in the chat right now. Okay, that once again looks nicely creamed. Reopen up the instructions. There we go. Okay, vanilla salt. Good. Whip in marshmallow fluff. Cover tightly and chill, by which we mean transfer it to somewhere else. Missed what happened. I would think they would be more about what, White Castles? Maybe. I mean, again, like there's... I am very frequently just kind of like, I don't know if impressed is the word, but like I find it interesting that so many places like so common on one side of the country will be completely unheard of on other parts of the country. Because like I've spent most of my life on the West Coast. I've been to the East Coast for sure, and like I lived in the South briefly. By the South I mean Texas. But like, I've never lived there for an extended period of time. Go, get down there. Fluffy. Marshmallowy. Get out of the jar. More marshmallow than your body has room for. I maybe shouldn't be using the spatula for this. It might be better with a spoon. I think this will work though. I think this will probably be fun. Scrapity scrape. Scrape, 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 scrape. Oh dear. Okay. Scrape? Scrape question mark? There we go. That's better. Alright. Alright, now mix it together. Right, that's what I do. Whip in. Okay, so I guess once it looks combined, then it's whipped in. I need to get bigger. I am too short. How short is too short? Also, why do you think that's a thing that you would need to get bigger for? Ooh, that's looking good. Smelling good too. Actually, smells pretty much like a vanilla marshmallowy cream that you might have in a Twinkie. What a concept! Yeah, that looks pretty well combined. Oh yeah, that's good. All right, so you just sit there for a bit while I keep reading chat. Short. I'm short too. Good things come in small packages. Yes, they do, Mom. Very good. Let's see, put them on toast or bread. It's so good. What, with marshmallow fluff? I don't think I've done that, but I can see how that would be good, especially if you had like some peanut butter or chocolate. Ooh, delicious. It's why I'm so loud. My small form can't contain my sound or energy. I feel like being bigger would just make you louder, but I could be wrong. Heck yeah, with add peanut butter. See, yeah, you know what's up. Need to try that, but it's like $8 for a tub of fluff. I can't remember how much this costs. When I added it to the Walmart order, I was just like, well, the recipe calls for it, and we need to order $35 worth of stuff in order to do the Walmart thing anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright, so here, alright, check this out. Look at our marshmallow cream. Ooh, it's going to be so easy to squeeze, I'll bet, probably. Alright, what I find interesting is the instructions are like, okay, chill this for like half an hour, and then whip it again, and then fill the stuff with it. Does this look like it's going to fill 15 cupcakes? I guess there's going to be a way less in it than I thought, or in each one. Then again, these are small. Like 15 of these. Center of the... Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, everybody. Everything will be fine. Nobody worry. All right, so we're going to plop you in there. Good, 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 good. And use, what was it, saran wrap? Just, oh my gosh. Just, there we go. Let's pretend that this is not a mess. We can all pretend, right? Say wrap tightly, cover tightly, and show. All right, so should be enough. There we go. You're right. I would just get louder. Can't fool Sin. Yeah, Sin knows that big. Well, maybe not actually. Now that I think about it, it depends. Like, would the frequency of the sound waves that come from your voice box get bigger as well? Because I know that really deep noises can be like really quiet, but you can feel them, right? That's the thing. So maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it would probably make you louder. That's like $11 for your. I feel like this wasn't $11. I feel like it wasn't when I added it to the thing. Mostly because the vanilla beans were $11 for one, and I'm like, this is stupid. Unless I can find cheaper vanilla beans, which Whitty might have been able to do. The place that she was at picking up the liners. Unless I can find cheaper, I'm just going to start substituting vanilla extract because it's way cheaper. Yeah, crazy expensive. Just unacceptably expensive. All right, so we're going to put this in the fridge. I'm going to stop running my mouth and put it in the fridge. All right, so it's going to go in there. So 20 minutes after this comes out, which should be approximately... That should definitely be enough time for these to have cooled, right? Maybe, sort of? Like, they're feeling kind of cool already. Tell me about it. Lucky Charms is 4 pounds to your $6. I feel like $6 for a box of cereal probably is about how much it costs nowadays. I haven't had cereal in forever, so I'm not totally sure. All right, let's spoon some of this vanilla fluff onto this spoon off of the spatula and taste what it tastes like, shall we? Yeah. That'll be pretty good. Just scrape some of you. Scrape some of you. Mmm. Whoa. Okay. I'll say this. Thicker than Twinkie's cream. That's real good. I have no complaints about that. Wonder what's going to happen once it actually comes out of the fridge in terms of consistency. We are going to need to use this one more time to make the frosting. However, well, you know, I'll bet if I start making the frosting once these come out, you know, how about we do this? Those are going to come out. We'll eat some Taco Bell. Then we'll make the frosting. Then they'll probably be cold enough for me to start faffing with them. So, yeah, that's what we'll do. That is the order of operations I've decided. get all the goop off. Off with your goop. Goop, 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 alright, there we go. Lovely. Let's dry you off once more with the ladies' towel. Oh, wee wee. Oh, I gotta do that too. Oh man, come on. Get off. Alright. Put you back here. Oh my god. Dry. Alright. And this guy, super important to clean this guy off. Oh man, though. Oh, so good. So good. The people who are going to get these are in for a treat. I tell you what. All right, 2 minutes left on that. Excellent. Let me just clean up in there. Rewash your hands real fast too. All that. Hot. Oh god, so hot. Oh. Okay. Stay. Cool. All right. Excellent. And this guy is basically empty, so we'll just throw it away. Question mark. Are you recyclable? Hold on. You are recyclable. Let's rinse you out. You can just simmer and loosen up all your sugary bits for a bit. More things up inside to do. Yeah, about £2.50 for a box of cereal. Wait. So wait, you're saying that what General Mills is more expensive than other stuff? I mean, that kind of makes sense, I suppose. Lick the bowl. I'm not licking the bowl because I still need to use the bowl for other stuff. I will lick the bowl once I'm done making the frosting. Or Whitty will lick the bowl because she also enjoys that. Let's see. Get boxes of cereal for $2 and $6 is crazy to me. I think the bags, the giant bags of like malto meal, I feel like that's more of a $2 thing, or at least for this equivalent amount. Let's see, it's about how much it is here for non-knockoff cereal, which, to be honest, I am all about generic brands for most things. Not all things. Some things it does make a difference, but... This is my favorite Hostess dessert. I want one. Sure, you could have some. Do you want to come pick them up, or do I need to cart them? Whoa! Cart them over to you. Yes, thank you. Ooh, there we go. Right. Can turn this off. Oh my god, stop. There we go. And here they are. They're cupcakes. All right. I want one. And no, that's good stuff. It's like 80, is that pence? 80 pence, I believe, for non-knockout. Wait, 80. That sounds like that's less than... I don't know how much that is, but it's a number. Okay, sounds low-ish. Wait, what? Burninating his hands again. My hands are fine so far. Nothing bad has happened to my hands. I should be able to pick up some extras. Excellent. All right. Well, let's see. Hold on. Your household's got 3, 4, like 5 people in it. I think something like that. I could probably spare 5. Because let's say I've got 3 counterfeits of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 5 number. Oh, oof. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So then that'd probably be about another 4 that I could figure out homes for. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. All right. So, all right. These are gonna cool. Well, hold on. Can I? Ooh. How easy will it be to get you off of the thing? Let's find out. I feel like I should wait a little bit longer, or they'll get deformed if I try to take them out now. 6-ish now, but I mean 5 or less is jazzy. Okay. Just I know that the one household that I have already set some aside for specifically requested 3. Probably. Oh, I did put 2 liners in this one. Oh no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Or should it's fine. All right. So, can I release you from your unnecessary secondary casing? Maybe. Oh, you're stuck. Oh, you're stuck. Oh god. There we go. All right. We'll just use you later, maybe. Oh, that one is a little bit crocused. Don't be crocused. That's fine. All right. I did not start. Okay, so it is. All right, so at like 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, we should be ready to start doing things with the cupcakes. So this one here, yeah, these ones are pretty cool now, which, I mean, it's to be expected. They're cupcake size, and they have not been out for too long. Can I touch you? Wow, I can. Wow. That's not burning my hands. That's amazing. Okay, cool. I didn't know that Twinkies were your favorite Hostess thing. Of course, it's also worth mentioning that I don't know what all the Hostess things are. Or for that matter, necessarily which ones are Hostess or Little Debbie in certain circumstances. But anyway, so we are going to grab our fancy schmancy quesarito, I guess, thing. That'll be fun. Ooh! It's Catherine Dante. Hello, how you doing? How's it going? Going to bed now? Good night. Good night, Des. Thank you for joining. I hope that you had a great time and have a good night, and I hope to see you around in the future. Let's see. Did not mean the. I didn't even interpret them as kisses, to be honestly, because normally when I put X, it's usually X.X or X_X, and that's my eyes are dead face emote that I use very frequently. So that's what my brain interpreted it as. You're fine. Oh, thank you for the bits. God, how many is that? That's a number. That's a 20. That's a 20 bits. Without even a message to read out. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. This smells, well, it smells like food. That's for sure. You're good? Good to hear. Good to hear. Hey, you're also number 1 now. That's awesome. Congratulations. I'm thinking of writing some more of that story I was showing you. Okay, and sending it off. And so, like, did you post the first bit? Oh, speaking of stories, before I eat any of this, I don't know how many of you were here when I was complaining about various writing stuff, but I think it was mentioned at some point in time. I'm doing some writing stuff with a group with the hope / intention of putting books together and publishing them. One of the things I was part of was this anthology where we're all supposed to write like a short story. There was like 6 of us, I think. Something like that, 6 or 7. Supposed to write like a 10,000 to, I think, 14,000 word story or something. Some sort of thing. And this was like back in November. And I did it. I submitted it. I was like, hey, here's mine. Blah, blah, blah. So on and so forth. Time passed. Didn't hear anything back from it. Got in contact with people. Long story short, nobody else did jack crap. Nobody, except for this guy. I'm the only one who presumably the only one who wrote one, but definitely the only one who submitted a story. So I got a message on the Facebook group for it today. It's like, oh, okay, so it's we're canceling the anthology. I'm like, cool, awesome. Which basically is my way of saying maybe I will read that on stream because it's a story that I wrote that I have license to that I could have as a story time. Though I don't know that we're going to have enough real time to read it out today. But someday, maybe possibly look forward to that. So, okay. So it's a quesadilla burrito. I understand now. It's pretty good. You gotta write 80K before you can pitch it. I don't know if any of my... No, that's not true. The first novel draft I did was over 80,000. It was like 136,000, I think. But it was also supposed to be like when I was outlining, I was like, this is book 1, this is book 2, and I will have books 1 and 2 combined, or rather, I'll have 2 books per novel in the trilogy, and I had vague ideas plotted out for the remaining 4, but I never got around to writing them. Mostly because I got bogged down in the revision process of the first 2. Maybe I'll go back and look at it someday. I don't know. My original thought for that was to like turn it into something graphic novel-y. But of course I can't draw. But I'm getting better at it because I'm practicing now. So, anyways, I will stop rambling and read things on the thing. Short read category in Amazon self-publishing? I mean, self-publishing is probably the way I'm going to have to go at this rate with any of the stuff that I have. See, lol, oh my god. So you could totally get some cover art and just publish it solo. I would like some cover art. Cough, witty, cough. Give me cover art. Do it, please, please. I love you. Yes, not story time today, Shillelagh, but probably at some point story time. Yeah, it'll be fun and great. I will give you a sneak preview as far as the plot's concerned. The idea was we were going to do, the anthology was supposed to be about good gods being corrupted by some kind of darkness and turning bad and evil, essentially. So I decided to harken back to my days playing Smite and pick the god/goddess that I wanted to do based on that, and I picked Nuwa from Chinese mythology, which incidentally I like Chinese mythology as a thing. And I was like, oh, I could use her, and I wrote a story. So there's a story about Nuwa going kind of grimdark. Oh, I think it's fun. See, I've over-researched this because I want to start a publishing company as my next career. Interesting. That sounds like it might be hard to do. I have no idea what it involves, but that sounds pretty rad. We gotta talk, my dude. Well, if you want to publish my things and get them into book form and into bookstores, and you have the capability of doing so, at some point, I would be more than happy to work with you. See, I may do a graphic novel thing at some point. I mean, your art's good enough for that, I'd say. I freaking loved the stuff that you've done and shown us so far. Been pretty rad. I want to work towards that story. Not story time today. No story time today. Soon, but not yet. You love Chinese mythology? Yeah. Like Xuan Huan. Oh god, who was that? Trying to remember. That name doesn't immediately pop to mind as a person. I'll have to be reminded whom it is. Lol, okay. 100% got to talk. I actually have an idea for my own platform. Okay, well, we will connect offline. Off stream, but because you know where to find me. Speaking of which, that reminds me. Names. Term got in contact with me about the Scottish flag apron. So that may be on its way sometime in the near future. And then I can wear it. And once I get it, I will probably make those Empire biscuits that I've heard are just a delight in Scotland. So. Alright, so we got like 13 minutes left. I should probably not talk with food in my mouth. Out of respect for the people watching the stream. Yeah, this is definitely Taco Bell. I feel like I probably would prefer the Del Taco thing that I wanted, but I mean, food is food. By the way, Shillelagh, if you ever felt inspired to create some form of apron for this guy and send it my way, I would be super stoked about that. And who knows, maybe I would find a way to get baked goods delivered to your face. Not a cheesecake, because again, we've established I'm not sending cheesecakes through the mail. It is an exercise in futility. But like other stuff, brownies, cupcakes, cookies, all of these things are much more shippable. I sent some of the cookies that I made early on. God, when was that? Was that back in February or was that actually in January? I think it was early February. The oatmeal butterscotch chip cookies. I sent some of those to Ginhee, who's like way the heck in New York, and they arrived perfect. So that was great. Yes, you, because you do art things that I think look cool. And I know that like there's places like I think Zazzle maybe. Other places like Zazzle is the only one that I personally use myself. Whitty would probably know way more about print on demand, design, clothing, apparel, and such. But yeah, I would enjoy. Like I said, I want to have a bunch of freaking aprons for various purposes. Cause like, I mean, cats are adorable. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like I wear this one more than any of the other ones. We need more variety, says me. As for the subject matter, I'd probably leave that up to you. What, but a different cat? I mean, yeah, sure, why not? A different cat apron would be fine. You will put stuff on it for sure. Excellent. See, and that's the thing too, is like even more than having like a bunch of aprons. I would like to have a bunch of unique special aprons that nobody else has. Back when I was, oh man, I remember back when I was in tech school. Because when I was in tech school in Texas, in the Air Force, that's when I really started the baking, right? So, at the time, for various reasons, reason number one, let me go into the reasons. Here we go. So, when I went into the Air Force, because I had some college credits already, I was able to get in at a higher rank than just like bottom of the rung, like E1 enlisted tier. I think it was, did I start as an E3? I might have started as an E3. I feel like I started as an E3. 90% sure that's true. Anyway, point is that did basic training, got into my first tech school, which was trying to learn Chinese and become a linguist there. That didn't work, but I was there for a long time because I was in the program for a while. It was determined that I wasn't going to finish the program. Then it was determined I had sleep apnea. And then they tried for a year to determine if they wanted to keep me in. So there was a long amount of time. Basically, the amount of time that was spent between basic training and me getting to the base in Texas was enough time for me to rank up to the next level of airman. So I was a senior airman, is what they called him. And for some reason, first off, I was also then the highest ranking one in my class. So I was designated the class leader because of that. So that was interesting. But I can't remember why. At some point they started referring to me as Super Airman. Super Airman last name that I have. So I actually designed an insignia in Photoshop of the Senior Airman rank fused with the Superman insignia. And I wanted to put that on an apron. I so wanted to put that on an apron, but I never did. And now it'd be like, well, this is pointless. I mean, I wasn't even a senior airman by the time I left. I was a sergeant, a staff sergeant. And super staff sergeant airman, man, doesn't really have the same sort of ring to it, I feel. But whatever. So that's a story. Hey, you asked for story time. I gave you a story. It was a real story instead of a fake one. See, it will certainly be stuff. All right. So I'm launching a cat e-commerce. That's right. Ooh, yeah. I mean, if you did an apron, I would totally get one. For sure. It will maybe also have things. Oh man, you're getting a little too spicy for me now. Exclusive, a prawn. Ooh, you know how much I like prawn. That was when it would have been most convenient for us to meet Latiers. Yeah, it would have been. Aw. Except for the fact, well, no. I mean, it might have been convenient for you if you managed to get to where I was, but I was not allowed to go anywhere when I was in Texas. I just had to live on the base all the time. Woody did visit me, though. Woody visited me one time when I was in Texas, and I cannot remember many of the details about it. It was so long ago. Like I said, over 10 years. I remember it happened, though. Hold on. Well, now you can can't regard putting on it. I mean, I could, but again, would I? Do I need to? Should that be a thing I do? I don't know. See, oh, true. I was a spacey and got lost in a paper bag. Has that changed about regarding the spaciness? I think that's why it didn't happen. Maybe. I mean, again, it's so hard for me to remember a lot of what happened back then. I was not the happiest in the Air Force necessarily. Not because there's anything terrible about it. It's just, I don't know. I feel like I needed more freedom than the military was able to provide. You have Siri now. Interestingly enough, I didn't have a smartphone at that point in time either. It wasn't until 2010? I think 2010 might have been when I first got it. Rip regard trapped on base, you know it. Oh my gosh. Dude, being in Monterey was probably the worst iteration of that. Like, we could leave the base and, like, do stuff on the weekends, but, like, we could only go so far, and there wasn't really a ton. Like, I guess we could have gone to the beach if the beach was the thing I wanted to do, but yeah, I don't know. Being able to just go back home and or visit people was not a thing, which is why Whitty had to come visit me instead of the other way around. They didn't exist? Yeah, sure they did. They existed. I'm not sure how long back prior to that they existed, but I remember Ginhee was like, you need to get a smartphone, and I'm like, okay, eventually, and then it took her prompting and prodding and pushing to actually have that be a thing. Siri might not have existed yet. I don't know. I know various map apps did. I'm pretty sure. I'm 90% sure that's true. Hope I'm not a liar. Real good. Good eating. Where are we at? 5 minutes. Can't believe it's taking me 20 minutes to eat this. Guess that's what happens when you're talking. You ever been on a date and, like, you're communicating with the person that you're on the date with, like, eating somewhere at, like, a restaurant, and, like, you end up not finishing your food in anywhere near a reasonable amount of time just because of conversation? I remember just learning about original iPod in 2005, 2006. Maybe I was behind the curve. Well, I mean, again, even if that's true, like, I'm talking like 2009, 2010 range. 2010 is when I got mine, and 2009 I think is when I first met Ginhee. 90% sure, something like that. A lot can happen in 5 years. Technology moves real freaking fast. Still looking forward to that eventual longevity escape velocity that we're going to hit by 2035, allowing me to live indefinitely. Calling it now. It's going to happen. I just need to have the money to be able to afford it. Yes, I do that a lot regarding conversation, not dating. I suppose not having a whole bunch of, like, super family togetherness meals probably cuts down on the amount of time I spend eating every day. Just pop the rest. I could fit the rest of this in my mouth, right? I don't know. And I still got a whole nother one. Oh, man. Right, let's rewash our hands real quick. Blech. Alright, so we got 2 minutes left on that. Let's just, okay, here's what we'll do. We'll make the frosting. Then we'll take the stuff out of the fridge, whisk it up. Carve holes in this. We're going to need, hold on, let's think for a second. I don't see, alright, so I still don't, we have decorative tips, don't we? I would swear we have some somewhere. We was just talking about this the other day. There we go. Okay, so we have. Oh God, these are interesting. Let me see here. Sure, you look decorative. You also kind of look decorative. You look small. Sure. Okay. How about we go with this guy? Don't know how good it'll be, but we're gonna give it a shot. All right. And actually, let's take this one too while we're at it. Which one of you is large enough to actually go into a cupcake? You are a weird tear shape, and you're just too small. You need to be bigger. Get bigger. Gosh darn it. Do as I say. Alright, how about we'll just do it normal. We will attempt to use this tip for making it prettier. So that'll be good. Yeah, I specifically got I got a real piping bag, which we're not using today, but we're going to be using on Friday. And I got 2 specific tips that were recommended in the recipe that I'm going to be using because we're going to attempt to make chocolate eclairs, which I don't want to make badly. So got all of the things that they recommended to have as far as like actually forming them. Hi, Whitty. How are you?
Okay.
How's it going? You know what we're doing now?
What are we doing?
We're going to make frosting.
I
Dude.
suspected as much.
Oh, man. The filling tastes real good.
Are you going to put it inside
I'm
the
going to
cupcakes?
put it, yes, we're going to carve out. Actually, if you want to be a helpful assistant person to help me do things on this stream, what you could do with your more accurate, steady hand and eye for stuff is you could carve out the middle bits of all the cupcakes for me.
How does one do this?
That's a good question. I would just be winging it. My thought was...
Does it say on the recipe?
Not really. It says... It's yeah, it does all the singing. It has that dooting right there. Okay, so it's
Remove middles out of cooled cupcakes.
Exactly.
That's specific.
Right? So I was thinking, all right, so you see so you see the humble cupcake, right? So I was thinking if we were to cut the diameter into fourths, so like the 1/4 here and then 1/4 here would be the outer edge of the circle that would be cut out. I don't know how deep we would want it to go. Probably no more than like halfway down. So like maybe this much and then like this much. Just like a nice little circle to fill with a nice dollop of delicious creaminess.
So it doesn't say to put back the middles.
It does not say to put them back, no. We're going to have a bunch of just extra little bits to juggle, shove in our mouths, you know, that sort of thing. Da-da-da-da. Wait, we met in 2005. We met online in 2005. Pretty sure, 90% sure that's true. Let's see, I also do that thing. Oh, I've already read that part. Also easy to distract. What? No. You made them. Wait, made what before? What did I make before? Definitely haven't made these before. Cannot wait to see how this goes. Oh, neither can I.
I'm a little worried.
Why are you worried?
That I'll ruin them.
Dude, I'm just as worried that I'll ruin them.
Also, I look gross right now, so I don't want to.
You don't have to be on screen. I mean, again, you don't even have to do it. I can do it. I'm just saying, if you wanted to, since you're here and you're so wonderful and lovely, yes,
process.
yes, precisely. But in the meantime,
but if I wasn't on camera, then they wouldn't be able to see me messing up the cupcakes. So
the choice is yours. The choice is entirely
I will
up
let
to you.
you enjoy your Twinkie.
Okay.
Goodness.
Do you want any of the middle bits that are otherwise going to go to waste?
I want to try. So.
Okay. All right. So first thing for the frosting, I think is the butter. Butter. Actually, I think it was the butter and the marshmallow cream. Yep. Beat the butter and marshmallow until well mixed. Whip for 5 minutes. This is another 5-minute thing. Okay. All right. Maybe I should have started doing this while everything was cooling.
It only takes 30 minutes.
Yeah, it only takes 30 minutes, right? Yeah. It's been 2 hours. Only takes 30 minutes, guys. Keep that in mind. All right, so here we have the butter. So hold on. Powdered sugar, heavy cream. So the main difference between this and the filling is that this has heavy cream and more vanilla. That's about it. And a lot more powdered sugar. Okay, so those are the differences. Interesting that this happens first before the sugar goes in, though. I find. All right, so where's our second tub? Our second tub of marshmallow fluff is right here. Oh darn! I guess you're just gonna have to eat the middle bits. I guess we are. It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. And that somebody is us. You and I. Well, I, not you. You're not here, so. I mean, you are here, but you're not here. Yes. You love marshmallow fluff? Do you love putting it on sandwiches with peanut butter? We've established that might be the best way to do it. Possibly. They have a word for that, right? Fluffernutters or something like that? I know it sounds like a sexual innuendo, but it's not. Spoon? Nah. Well, we can scoop it. Again, we're going to scoop it out with this. Same. I hadn't thought of doing that before. Well, think about it now. Put your mind to it and make it so. Make your dreams become reality. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yeah. Regarding sending cupcakes, I feel like I don't know whether or not these ones would travel well or not, given the filling and stuff. I remember watching the Gourmet Makes episodes where the very first one where she made the Twinkies. There was the problem she had with the Twinkie filling getting absorbed into the cupcakes overnight. So, like, I'm wondering actually if that's a thing too, that these cupcake fillings are going to basically absorb the filling or not. I feel like it probably won't, just because, I mean, the recipe I'm doing now, the recipe she used were like completely different things. So, alright, so let us whip this for 5 minutes, I guess. Ready? I apologize for the noise. It's gonna be a little bit loud. See if I can move this as far away from the mic as possible. Let's see, fluffernutters are the superior food. All right, cool. Don't let your dreams be dreams. I'm a big fan of the don't let your memes be dreams as well. That's another good one. Let's see, 5 minutes. Okay, whipping for 5 minutes. Add the confectioner's sugar and beat to combine. So how much confectioner's sugar do we need? 1.5 cups. Yes. Okay. So we'll rest you. No, because we're going to measure it out with this. That's what the kind of sugar is. I'll rest you on top of the actual jar. That's a place you can go. Stay right there. All right. Almost dropped the vanilla. What do you like, Mom? Fluffernutters or not letting dreams be dreams? Get another spoon. Another 4 minutes to go for that. Alright, let me do the math. How much do we need? So 1/4 cup is 30. That means that we need this times 6 for a cup and a half? Yes. 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 Okay, so times 6, 180 grams. I'm relatively sure that's dreams. Oh man, yeah, that quote is originally from Shia LaBeouf, or the one that I'm thinking of. It's from Shia LaBeouf of Transformers fame, as well as Eagle Eye. I liked Eagle Eye a lot. I'd not be mad if they made a sequel to that. Oh God, making a mess. Making a powdered mess all over the place. 61. 68. 70? Wait, we need another 10. What am I doing? 80. Oh, 81. Oh, so close. We almost had it. Oh, 82. How'd you go up? Alright. Perfect. 1.5 cups. You just live right there for now. And I believe this is all that we need for the powdered sugar. Ooh, okay. I'll just wipe that up real fast. After we condense this down and roll it back up. There we go. That's getting pretty fluffy. Yep. Let's see. The N was accident. All right. The N stands for nobody. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Alright, so I think that's good. Do I need to measure anything else? Sugar, vanilla. So I don't really need to measure anything solid, I just need to measure the vanilla. So I think we're pretty good. 50 seconds remaining on the clock. And careful. Huzzah, Matt! Welcome! How's it going? You lost audio? Said an error occurred? The video is still there though? That's weird. I wonder why. I don't think I've ever seen that error before. Maybe it was your phone. That's what you get for using Apple products, huh? Huh? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. How that be? Oh, just scoot you forward. There we go. Perfect. Looks good. So fluffy. This is going to be very interesting. Okay, so now we add the sugar, combine it, add the vanilla, and then mix for another 3. Let me just make sure you don't fall anywhere. Yep, beat to combine, vanilla, whip for 3 minutes. 3 minutes or so. So, alright. Just put that there. Find it interesting that this one does not say to sift. I think I mentioned that earlier, but alright. So just put you on slowly to begin with. See, hi Sin and Sin's mom. You can't hear me? Can you still not hear me? Why don't you refresh? Let me just hold on. Oh god. Have you tried refreshing the stream /app question mark? Boom, there we go. Gonna lurk for a while. I prepared dinner, but I'm here in spirit. Well, I appreciate your spirit looking. Perhaps this is still gonna be a little while before it's. Oh, let's. Here we go. Still gonna be a little while before it's done, so maybe you'll cease lurking before it's complete. Alright, so vanilla. Vanilla's next, which is how much again? 1 teaspoon? 1 teaspoon. Measuring spoons, I know. Here they are. Half a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon. Excellent. The final ingredient. Always love when the final ingredient gets added, because then I can start putting stuff away. There you go. Ploppy right in there. Start mixing again. 3 minutes! Right here. time to start cleaning up, sort of, in a way. This is almost gone. Check this out. So this is like, I had this whole bottle, and now we're down to like this much. Gonna need to get more soon. Actually almost thought that we had the right extracts already, but as it turns out the extracts we have are mint and rum. We did not have almond until just yesterday when we picked it up from the store. I'm not sure how long that was soaking for, but hey, it's all clean. Now it can be good for the... This is the stream where I'm just dropping everything on the floor. I'm not drunk yet, I promise. That won't happen until Friday. Assuming that the second vaccine I get tomorrow does not knock me out entirely. Oh, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5... Oh wow, okay, so this definitely has a frosting you can see. Ooh. Oh yeah, alright, okay, that's pretty good. Let me just scrape you, and I'm probably going to need to mix it a little bit more because there's marshmallow on the spatula, which is going to need to... Wow, this is very... Hold on, let me... Oh, wait, hold on. It's supposed to be creaming this. Do I need to... Let me read real quick. Instructions. Oh god, don't go away. Press the button too many times. 3 minutes. Okay, it says if the frosting seems too thick, add a little of the cream and whip some more. It does not seem too thick at all. It seems like, hold on. Let me just. If anything, I would say it seems not thick enough. This is gonna frost real good. I'm always concerned that it might not hold its shape. Let me just. There we go. Nope, don't you dare. Don't you dare drip onto my stand. Piece of garbage. All right, so here we go. See, look at that. Look at this. There we go. That's better. See, look at how it moves. Yeah, that's gonna be perfect. It won't be bad at all. I'm back. I lost you for a bit. Well, glad you're back. So good. All right, so now we have all the components that we need. Done-ish? Question mark. Let me grab the filling. Now it said to whip the filling again. We are not going to transfer this into another thing for the purpose of... Like, we'd have to swap things around. That would be obnoxious. But what we are going to do... Actually, first off, let me grab the bags that we're going to plop these into for the purpose of decorating our cakes. Something... Is this empty? Oh, it's empty. Good thing we got more. All right. Great. All right. These should be big enough for both of those. Yeah, sure. Why not? All right. Step number... Okay, so we have all the things. 2 is... you know what? I'm going to put the... No, because we do need a... That's right. I can't even finish the sentence. Okay, here we have whisk. So, should we though? Should we, because it's going to be a pain in the butt to get out of this whisk. Let's whip it with a fork. Should be good, right? Na, 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 na. Whip, 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 whip. Whip, 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 whip. Hold on, let me double check what the instructions said about this part. Yeah, if it's too runny, add more confection. This is not too runny at all. Again, this turned out not runny. This turned out not thick. So the default instructions seem to have been sufficient for both of these things. All right, so let me grab... Don't scare me like that. Good Lord. Wait, I thought I had another cup for the purpose of this. Fine, I guess we'll just use this one for now. All right, so we're going to take bag number 1, open it up, plop it over here, and then we're going to spoon, question mark. This might be a bad idea. Should we be using a piping thing? Should we just... Yeah, it says pipe filling mixture specifically. That's the one that it says to pipe. The other one's like the frosting. I'll just frost it. It's fine. But in order to make pretty cupcakes, you gotta use a pipe or bag for the frosting. Alright. Just get you in there as much as physically possible. Scrape this out. Hey, Whitty! Whitty, are you there? Whitty doesn't seem to be there. How can I have her lick the bowl if she's not there? Yeah, see how much is sticking to the fork? That would have been awful if I was trying to use this, the whisk. It would just be totally just stuck there. Real good. Real good. Alright, so let's just spoon this out of the diddly-doo into the bag. Ooh, somehow I see there's 10 viewers now, which is good because you're here at the most exciting part, the assembly. The assembly of the Twinkies. Twinkies. Alright, we'll just leave this here in the event that Whitty does show up. Let me just move this so you can see my face. So that she can eat from the bowl. I'm sure she would appreciate that. Okay, so this is in here. Let's shake it down and close it. It's not the cleanest top of the bag that I've ever seen, but it'll work. I really hope it'll work. Okay, so this isn't even the one... Okay, this isn't the one that we need the fancy tip for. We're just going to cut it and then ploop. Interesting texture. I didn't see that. Alright, so we need the other bag. Where is... I feel like this is the thing I should do beforehand. Where did I put the tip? Where did it go? It was literally here a moment ago. There it is. Okay. So if I put this in now, I just kind of stab it through the corner. Will that give me the result that I desire and hope for? Let me just stab you with the paring knife. That's not a paring knife. What are you doing there? Who put these away? Paring knife goes there. Thank you. All right, so let's just... You are also not a paring knife. What is happening? All right, steak knife it is. All right, we'll stab you. Here we go. And we'll put you here. Come on. Come on, squeeze through. Squeeze through. If this ends up being a horrible disaster, and there are people watching that know it's going to be a horrible disaster and are laughing at me right now, well, that's content. Yeah, we've got a little thing here. It looks like a tip. The tip could do a thing. Alright, so you just stay right there. We'll put you here, and we will pray that you don't just leak out into the cup. Because that would probably be the worst situation for the whole thing. Alright. Oh man. Oh, this is so delicious. Maybe it is too thick. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everyone, it'll be fine. Do not panic. There is nothing to worry about. It smells delightful, though. Let me tell you. It is a delight to the olfactory senses, one might say. If one were me, I'm the one who might say that. Just scoop you. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. There we go. Aim it properly. Good. I can't tell if it's leaking out of the bottom hole. It doesn't seem to be. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And last of the frosting can just go like that because the rest is just, it's probably a lost cause trying to get it off. Oh, God, this is terrible. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. Okay. Let's use this knife that we haven't actually done much with and scrape the frosting off. There we go. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's see what this tastes like. Okay. It tastes like Twinkie. Like Twinkie filling, that is. But it has a more frosting-like consistency, which I'm pretty sure is what we were going for, so. Yes, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so, catchphrases of the channel. It'll be fine. Nobody panic. If a tree, it's for me. Yeah, those are probably the big ones. Okay, so we're going to need to cut a hole in that to pipe it, but first things first. Here we have our cupcakes, of which, let me just see if I can... Ta-da! Alright, so we have our cupcakes, which are fewer in number than we anticipated them being. Also, where did the paring knife go? Is it in here? It is. Okay, good. Yes, okay. Like, I washed you before I started the stream. Yes, it even says clean on a little doodad. Alright, just make sure there's no water on you. Alright, so we're going to very carefully attempt to make little holes in these. And in fact, real quick, let me just shake all the excess sugar out of that. So technically these ones are the cooler ones because they came out first. So let's just eyeball it, I guess. Just cut little holes into the oh my god. Thank you for catching the cupcake wire rack. I appreciate that. Scrape into the thing. Scrapity scrape scrape. I don't know how much I should be cutting away from this. It's mostly supposed to be a cupcake, isn't it? Something like that. Looks about right. Right? How about this? What do you think, viewers? Does this look like a decent enough hole to fill with Twinkie cream? I feel like it is. So let's try to do something like that for the rest of them. And it does look a little bit, well, maybe it is more like a third of the way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's more like 2/5. 3/5? I don't know. My eyes don't work. But we're just going to do something remotely similar to all of these. And then we're going to have a Tupperware filled with muffin holes. It's the latest craze. These are a little bit sticky, which is interesting. Like, I realize they're made of sugar. I'm not used to cake being quite so sticky to the touch. It's very curious. Very curious sensation. I mean, to be honest, if these don't look that... Ooh, okay. If these don't look that great with the holes, it's going to be fine because we're going to be covering them with icing anyway. Nobody has to know. Ooh. That looks similar in nature. Yeah, there's basically going to be one big nice dollop of cream in the center, surrounded by cupcakiness. I'm going to need to get a fairly decent cross section of one of these for the picture that will eventually become the thumbnail for the VOD. Yeah, I don't know if an apple core would really have done the trick for this or not, just based on the texture of the actual cupcake. I'm also really, really hoping that I'm not digging too deep into these, so that when people take them out, it's like, oh, look, the cream's just leaking out the bottom. Because it's kind of hard to tell how deep these are. 30 minutes, my ass. Come on. You people with your estimates. Unrealistic. They have like a team of bakers doing all their stuff? Jeez. That one might be a little bit bigger than the first two, but it's fine. All right. I feel more like I'm excavating. I feel like I need a pickaxe. Little itty bitty wee pickaxe. Oh, I just realized this is like the perfect angle to actually show off the process. That's great. Nice. Doop, doop. If anyone has any suggestions on what to do with all this yellow cake that I'm not going to be serving to people, feel free to give me a suggestion, because otherwise I'll just spoon it directly into my mouth. This one might be a little too deep. But that's okay. They'll all eat the same, right? 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 Right. Yeah, it'll be fine. That one might also be slightly big. That one might be bigger to cake pops. They're not really, like, this isn't, they're crumbly. I don't think it's gonna work. But bye, Gather Dante. Thank you for coming. I hope you have a great evening and a wonderful, beautiful tomorrow. Yeah, because these aren't cutting out in the most uniform shape and size. Like I said, I more feel like I'm excavating cake out from the center than I am like getting cake holes, if that makes any sense. Oh, that one looks pretty nice. Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that. Boop. Those are some hollow cakes, right? They're pretty. They definitely got a cavity in them. Not gonna lie. And if you eat too many of them, you might get cavities too. So make sure you brush. Brush and floss. I actually. Oh man, I was so good. My dentist should be super proud of me. Actually flossing every single day, making sure it's a thing. And last time I went in for a cleaning, guess what? Didn't hurt. It's amazing. The rumors are true. Also, I don't know if anyone else has had this problem. One of the things that made me dislike flossing originally was that it hurt and was hard. Nobody told me that the more you do it, the less painful and easier it becomes. Like, now I'm a flossing fool. Like, it doesn't bug me at all. But, like, at first it was like, I might just can't get between my teeth. Are we halfway done? 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so after this we'll be over halfway done. Oh my gosh, more things. You pack the cake pops with crumbled up cake. How do you make them? What do you like? Use cake and frosting to like moosh them together? If so, this might make 2 tiny cake pops once it's done, possibly. Maybe 3. Mix and roll, crumble cooled cake in a large bowl, then add a few spoonfuls of frosting. Oh yeah, frosting. Use your hands to combine. Mixture should hold together if squeezed. If it's coming crumbly, add a little more frosting. Interesting. Okay, well, I mean, maybe. Who knows? It's possible we'll have frosting left over. Maybe I'll make some cake pops. Problem is, do I have anything to skewer them on? Kind of. I don't know that I trust those skewers, though. Na, 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 na. Now I know how to make cake pops. Amazing! Learn something new every day. Maybe I should have an episode of Nailed It for the stream sometime. That would be great, because I'm so terrible at decorating. So people could see how bad my decorations turn out. I could even turn it into a little competition. I could have Witty join in. Oh man. This is a champion level frosting. Wait. Yeah, okay. We're getting there. Oh my god, all the belching. See, now the interesting thing is that what we're going to be making on Friday, presumably, assuming it, still takes place, is going to be another cream-filled, delicious concoction, but we're not going to carve anything out of that. We're actually going to just use the pastry tubes with the skinny, pokey tip filler majig, and that should be sufficient. Oh man, that's a good hole. That's a good hole right there. Look at this hole. Feast your eyes on this hole. Oh, if ever there was a hole with filling with cream. Oh, so good. I don't know if I'm getting faster at this or just lazier, because I feel like they're taking less time. And I feel like they're not turning out worse, but I could be wrong about that. Some crumbs from that one just fell into that one. How about that? Wait, no. Don't skip you. What is it, Yuna? Presuming that's Yuna. Is that Jasper? No. Jasper doesn't care. Jasper's like, I don't give a crap. I'm just going to go outside. Watch me. Though she might just bark out there. That's a possibility. And okay, yep, that's another hole. That's another hole right there. 4 more. Do I hear a cat? Wait, no. I don't think. I mean, I didn't hear a cat at least. What did it sound like? We don't actually have a cat right now. God rest her. I don't know that we're going to be getting another cat. Every now and then, Witty talks about how she would like one. Every now and then, I think about how I would like one. And then I also think that vet costs are annoyingly expensive. And I don't know that... Because here's the thing. Right here. Here it is. Like, taking care of a pet? Sure, that's fine. Feeding it? Mm-hmm. Cleaning up after it? Mm-hmm. That's fine. Whatever. Uh-huh. Spending thousands of dollars to fix medical problems that your cat has. Or your dog. I can't, man. Like, I mean, I could, but I personally would rather spend my money on other things, which, if you have an animal, you're not going to just let the animal suffer. That's a horrible thing to do. So it would behoove me, I think, and behoove the animals, if other people with a an inclination towards their disposable income that was more animal aimed or focused, that they adopt the animals in question. That's just my thoughts on the matter. But yeah, it would be nice to have a cat. An affectionate cat. A cat that's not antisocial and won't just ignore me literally all the time. I think Witty's parents have a cat that's kind of like that. Maybe not so much that the cat ignores people, but the cat does not like being around people. Does your dog make meowing noises? Not really, no. The dog makes barking noises just like that. What is she barking at now? Jasper's always the one that seems to bark outside at things. Yuna and Jasper both like to bark inside at things that are outside, but Jasper seems to be the only one that goes outside and barks at things. I think this means that she's braver. Yuna's kind of afraid of literally everything. Actually, this could make a few cake pops. That could be fun to do. Maybe there'll be a Twinkie cake pops will be the secret bonus thing for this episode. Animals can be expensive. Gidget cost me a fortune. Right? Exactly. Stuff like that is exactly what I think of. And, like, even Cleo, like, I think there was... I don't think it would have really helped. Like, I think the thing was like, yes, we could do this thing, and it might help temporarily, but she'll probably also just still be suffering, so it would be more humane to just put her to sleep for now. It's like, oh, sad. But yeah, friggin', it's just so expensive. Give me my universal animal health care, please. All right, so we have a bunch of holes. We have put holes in cakes. Oh man, fantastic! All right, voila. So next we take this guy and we pump these full of cream. Oh man! All right, so just I have a feeling I'm gonna have a lot of this stuff left over. Rip Cleo indeed. God rest her. We just snippity snip, 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 snip. There you go. Alright, so now the filling process. Oh, are you excited? Is everyone excited for this? Is this too small of a hole? Might be too small of a hole. Alright, everyone. Stop being excited. It's going to take a few seconds longer than we anticipated. Alright, let's put you back there. Just cut a bigger hole. There we go. That's probably good. Probably good. Probably. Throw it in the trash. There we go. All right. Okay, yeah, this should be fine. All right, so here we go. You're so excited and you just can't hide it. You're about to lose control and you think you like it. Oh, that's a good amount of cream. You're so excited and you just can't hide it. You know, you want cream, Tonight's the night we're gonna eat some Twinkies. Tonight we're gonna fill up all the cake. Then we're gonna top it with some frosting. Unless we end up making a big mistake. I want to eat the cupcake. Fill it with some frosting. I want to eat the cupcake. I just can't get enough. Yeah, we're gonna have leftovers. It'll be fine. We'll just pour it directly into my mouth. Yeah, some of these are probably more filled with cream than others, but that's the way it goes. Nothing in life is uniform and equal. Everything is unique and special. Now the thing is, if I had actually ended up with 18 of these little guys, Redeem sing mode. Thank you. I was already singing. How long is this last? 5 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. Here we go. Start the stopwatch. No, start the timer. Set it to 5 minutes. Timer is set and we're gonna wait for it to be done. Look at my Twinkies. They're filled with so much cream. Kinda want to shoot this right into my face hole. No, don't do that, that's bad. So look at all the cake pop juice. Look at all the cake pop crumbs that we have in the bowl. I'm gonna throw all the crumbs that are on the counter in the sink. So now's the time that we frost this. Fingers crossed. This isn't a huge mistake. Let's give it a shot, see what happens. If we, oh dear, oh dear, everything is fine. First one always turns out not great. Slow, steady pressure. Oh my god, I wish this was a bigger tip. It's kinda not that big. Oh my gosh, it's leaking out the side. That's not what we wanted. Oh dear, how is there a hole in you? Oh my gosh. Here's an idea. Here, we'll take this tape and we will put it right here. Now it can't escape. I do wish that this tip had a bigger opening so that we could frost this a little faster. Maybe I just need to apply more pressure. Then the bag might explode. That might not be a good idea. Slow and steady wins the race. Just be patient. Then stick it in your face. At least I don't think I'll run out of frosting before it's done. Just top each one with a little frosting and then go back for seconds. This might not be the prettiest cupcake, but I don't give a shit. It's gonna taste amazing, says me. You can frost if you want to. You can squeeze up all the sugar. 'Cause if your friends don't frost, and if you don't frost, then you are a booger. Oh no, stop leaking out the side. What did I tell you? There we go. Oh my gosh, now my hands are covered in frosting. It's a slow-going process, hiding all the holes with the cream inside. But you know what? You can frost your cupcake. Frost your cupcake. You can cover up all your mistakes. You can frost your cupcake as much as it can take. It's not a real Twinkie, it's a fake. It's all a big lie, but it still tastes really good. I'm assuming all I've had is the cream and the frosting so far. The cake part tasted alright from the crumbs that was on the pan that I had. So I can only assume it's also good. Hey! I was about to sing. Remind me next time to turn off. Thank you. Remind me next time to get and or use a bigger tip for this. Because it isn't quite big enough. Either that or the frosting is too thick. But I feel like it's not too thick, you know? I feel like it's just thick enough. Oh, thank you, Matt. Yes, my singing, I'm trying to gradually get better at incorporating random ass lyrics into existing melodies to sound better than just being generally sing-songy when that reward gets redeemed. All right, this is pretty worky outy on the hands. Not gonna lie. Yeah, we have way more frosting. Yeah, we can put way more frosting on each of these. Again, the problem is it just comes out so slow. But I do think it's good to get a nice, decent layer on top of each of them. Basically, hide the cream filling to an extent. And then put more on as we deem necessary. My other Taco Bell's probably getting cold. I'll have to nuke it in the microwave. I'll say this much. I really hope that the stuff that we make on Friday will be easier to squeeze from the bag. Better thick frosting than runny frosting. Fact. All right. I have a moment to catch my breath while the chili cooks. Huh. This is not the first time you've made chili whilst I've been streaming, if I recall. How frequent is chili a thing that you concoct and consume? For me, it is like almost never. All right, so let's do. Let's scrape you over there. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep. And try to. Oh! Frosting getting on to the counter. Do a little swirly boot there. Oh God. Hand is so tired. Why? Do a little another swirly boop there. Give all the swirly boops. As many swirly boops as we can. Oh, God. Ow. I tell you what, my hand has been cramping up more and more lately. Like, just generally speaking. Also, this is not working anymore. So we're just going to stick that there. And try to cover it with our thumb. Hey, Whitty. Guess what?
What?
I've got a couple of bowls that need to be cleaned out. If you want to help me clean them out, I don't know. I mean, it's up to you.
Do you have anything to incentivize me?
What do you mean to incentivize you? The incentive is eating from the bowls.
Oh.
That's what I meant. I don't want you to actually do cleaning. I want you to eat delicious sugar. That's what I want.
Can I have the bowl?
Yeah, they're ready to go get them. My hands are a bit busy right now. I'm sorry. I love you.
Love you too.
Da-na-na-na. But yeah, these, I think they turned out pretty good looking. I mean, the frosting leaves much to be desired visually, but flavor-wise. So which one is that? Okay, that one I think you were eating is the frosting. It came from the metal bowl, right?
Very marshmallowy.
Yes. Oh, both are marshmallow. I think that the filling might be more marshmallowy, but
This
yeah.
almost has some marshmallow texture, but not quite.
Right? There's
Very odd.
a bit too much sugar. But yeah, both the filling and the frosting have marshmallow fluff, so it makes sense as to why there might be some marshmallow texture in there. Okay, I think I'm going to... okay, or that works too. Oh, Whitty. Oh, God. Oh, God. I think, is it springing another hole? It might be springing another hole. Wait, how do these look?
That's what we get for having
pretty
super
nice.
professional piping bags.
Right? I mean, I do have the one piping bag now, but waiting to use that until its inaugural day. Should I put more frosting on these, do you think? Matt says, hi, Witty.
Hi, Matt.
3 if you... Wait, hold on.
I think they look very frosted.
It's a popular bachelor meal. It's got everything a growing janitor needs, and it's good for for at least 2 meals. 3 if you fluff it with rice, which you should. Rice is delicious. Looks good from this angle. All right, I guess we'll keep it like... Well, I mean, but I've got all this frosting left to use.
But isn't that for both batches?
What do you mean for both? This is both batches.
Oh.
There are not actually 18. There's 15.
Well, that's why there's extra.
Yes, I mean, I
feel
guess.
like if you put more on, it would just overpower it.
Okay, all right, then we won't. So, I was going to turn these into cake pops, but then you stuck a saliva spatula into it, so I'm not going to do that now.
Now it's mine.
Now it's yours, apparently.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You could make them into cake pops and feed them to me.
I mean, I could do that. Let me wash my hands real fast. Because here we have the moment of truth. That can actually just go in the sink, I think, right now. So, yeah. But the moment of truth is I'm going to take one out of its prison and do a cross section. Take a picture of that, and then we will try it. What do you think?
I think that's a good idea.
I mean, you've already kind of tried each component.
I haven't tried the center.
Oh, you haven't tried the center of it. Well, that's not my fault. I offered it to you. Okay, so just visually, which one do you think you want to
Whichever one
bust
you
into?
want.
Do you want to only have half for now?
Sure.
Okay, so we can do the cross section and then we can split. So which one do I want? I think I'll pick this one because it's janky a little bit, so it'll be fine. Da-na-na. Oh dear, whatever shall I do with all this extra frosting? I don't know, Matt. It's a mystery. All right, so let's just take this, open it up. There we go. Da-na-na-na, da-da-da-da-da. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na. I was saying that the actual cake part of this feels stickier than a lot of other cakes that I've made. And I'm not sure why that is.
Probably all the vinegar.
I don't think so. But who knows? It could be.
These are vinegar cakes to me.
Will you stop saying that? Okay, so gonna get the money shot. First off, we're gonna put you over here into here. There we go. Knife. And just move this over so we can actually see everything. There we go. There we go. Da-na-na-na. And
whoa!
Wow!
It's Twinkie.
It's Twinkie. Let me. Oh God. Okay. Let me rotate it so you can actually see the little cream. See? Look at the little cream filling it's got there. Check that out. All right. So I'm gonna just again rinse my hands and this knife.
I haven't had a Twinkie in years and years and years.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too. I thought to myself, oh man, I should get Twinkies for this stream, and then I didn't. Whoopsie doops. That would be the real way to celebrate National Twinkie Day, is to support your local Twinkie manufacturer by buying Twinkies. All right, so let's take a picture. Oh man, my phone's only at 20% battery. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Actually, let's move this over. Oh God. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's Twinkie. Wow. All right. Choose one. Let us try them. Try.
Oh, they are really sticky.
Right? Told you. That giant knife going through the tiny cupcake. All right, let's So the cake part, flavor-wise, again, it's been a while since I've had a Twinkie, so I can't really tell. Does this taste like Twinkie? But it tastes good.
But
And the filling is on point.
The filling is very
And the frosting is quite good too. Nom, 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 nom. So I would consider this an unqualified success. Woo! Go team.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Fantastic. Should we,
All the other cupcakes are watching agape in horror from the wire rack.
They're fine. It's fulfilling their purpose.
This is your duty. You were born for this.
Exactly. Was that a line from Journey, or was that the name of the song from Journey?
Both.
Both? Okay.
Or, well, no, not technically.
Oh, but God, Journey's so good.
Everyone go play Journey.
It's on PC now, I think. If not mistaken. So yeah, ta-da! It's amazing. Oh, Squeaks! You managed to make the bit where the reveal and the finalness is. Sin is still baking. I mean, he's not baking anymore. He literally just finished all the baking. Are you gonna do a thing, Squeaks, from the streaming perspective in the immediacy? Because if so, I could raid you. Just throwing that out there. We offer our cakey flesh, strange meat gods. What? Oh, are we the strange meat gods? Is that us? Yeah. I will accept the title strange meat. Negative? Aw, sad. Now I have to actually find somebody that I'm going to raid.
That seems like it's a very successful recipe.
Let me see. Who is on right now, if anybody? Nobody. Let me see right now. Am I actually? Yeah. Oh, there's my head. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Okay, so let me take a look. Let's do another search, shall we?
Yeah. Now, just from picking up the cupcake, I need to go wash my hands.
Sorry about that.
So they're very sticky. I don't know. Is that a feature of Twinkies that they get all over your hands?
You know, I feel like it kind of is, but maybe not quite to the extent that these ones are. But these ones are homemade with love, so that probably is part of it. All right, let's see. Tequila T-Bone Tuesday. Birthday stream. All right, we found one. All right, it's happening. How many people? And he has 0 viewers right now, so we're going to do it. All right, so we're going to raid this individual who is doing a 12-hour birthday stream. How long have they been streaming? Does it say? It doesn't say. But it doesn't look like they've got anybody here right now. Oh, wait, it says tomorrow at 12 a.m. Whatever, we're doing it anyway. It's happening. So feel free, if you stick around there, to say happy birthday to this individual. R-A-I-D.
Like whenever I stream, I'm just going to call it a birthday stream.
Don't do that. I mean, that's not going to help you unless people like me. It's kind of a meme for some people's streams to say happy birthday to people when it's not their birthday. D-O-T. All right. Once again, don't know anything about this person or their channel, but it's their birthday, and everybody deserves viewers on their birthday, is what I say. Yeah, so next stream, assuming I do not... Mom says bye, she loves us. I love you too, Mom. But yeah, assuming that I don't feel like death after the vaccine tomorrow, Friday, the plan is to make chocolate eclairs, and drink, and bake with a special guest, presuming that, again, I feel okay. So look forward to that. It should be fun and exciting. Every day is somebody's birthday. This is true. Did you know that if you have 366 people in a room, it is mathematically impossible for there not to be 2 people that share the same birthday? It's true. But yeah, anyway, thank you all so very much for joining me on this stream, on this massive Twinkie cupcake adventure. I hope all of you have wonderful, delicious, amazing, fantastic food. And until we meet again. And I love and appreciate all your faces. So until next time, goodbye.